Most parents believe sports drinks help kids stay healthy and hydrated, but dentists warn the reality is far more alarming. After just 5 days of drinking brands like Gatorade or Powerade, enamel loss in children averages 1.5%, damage that is permanent. With their acidity ranking below pH 3, these drinks can dissolve teeth faster than fruit juice. So why are school lunchboxes and dinner tables filled with so-called sports drinks for kids? The hidden danger has never been clearer, and what comes next may change how you see your child's favorite drink forever. Inside dental research labs, the threat of sports drinks becomes visible under the microscope. Extracted human teeth immersed in sports drinks 4 times a day for just 5 days reveal a measurable loss. An average of 1.5% of enamel is gone forever. Researchers use micro-hardness testing and profilometry to track these changes, recording a permanent drop in enamel density and surface height. The process is relentless. Citric acid in the drinks lowers the pH far below the critical threshold of 5.5, dissolving minerals from the enamel in minutes. Even in controlled conditions, with teeth cycled in and out of artificial saliva, the damage cannot be reversed. No amount of brushing or rinsing can restore what is lost. Permanent. The numbers are not abstract. 1.5% may sound small, but for a child's tooth, it means the first line of defense against decay is stripped away in less than a week. This kind of enamel loss leaves teeth more sensitive to heat and cold, more prone to staining, and far more likely to develop cavities. Dentists warn that once enamel is gone, repair is impossible. What begins as a daily habit with a brightly colored drink can set the stage for a lifetime of dental problems. The evidence from the lab is clear. Even short-term exposure to sports drinks causes lasting harm, and the damage is both rapid and permanent. Irreversible. At the supermarket, sports drinks compete for attention with bold colors and promises of energy. But behind the packaging, their chemistry tells a different story. Acidity. Powerade Lemon Lime and Powerade Orange both register pH 2.75, comparable to vinegar and well below the critical threshold of 5.5 where enamel begins to dissolve. Gatorade Lemon Lime sits only slightly higher at pH 2.97, and vitamin water varieties range from pH 2.96 to 3.23. Dental researchers classify anything below pH 3.0 as extremely erosive. These numbers place popular sports drinks among the most damaging beverages on store shelves. Pediatric dentists often demonstrate this risk with a simple pH strip test, dipping it into a bottle straight from the fridge. The strip turns a vivid color, signaling high acidity, a visual warning that surprises many parents and children. The erosivity scale used by dental professionals leaves little doubt. Drinks in this range cause enamel to soften rapidly, making teeth vulnerable to cavities and lasting sensitivity. The threat is not hidden in obscure ingredients, but spelled out in numbers that line up directly with the drinks kids choose every day. For dentists, these figures are not theoretical. They see the consequences in their clinics, cases of sensitivity, white spots, and early decay in children who reach for these drinks as a daily routine. The connection between the chemistry of sports drinks and the rise in pediatric dental problems is now impossible to ignore. Each bottle on the shelf carries more than flavor. It brings immeasurable risk to the developing teeth of the children who drink them. A teenage patient, let's call him Marcus, sat in the dental chair with his mother beside him, nervously tapping his sneakers. He had started noticing sharp jolts of pain when eating ice cream or sipping cold drinks, but he brushed twice a day and thought his teeth were healthy. The dentist's exam told a different story. Thin, chalky patches of enamel lined his front teeth, and a few white spots hinted at early decay. Marcus admitted to drinking 2 bottles of sports drink most days, one after school, another while gaming in the evening. His mother, surprised, explained that she bought them thinking they were better than soda. In the operatory, the dentist explained that the pain was caused by enamel thinning, made worse by the acid and sugar in the drinks. To help protect what enamel remained, the dentist applied a fluoride varnish and carefully filled a small cavity starting to form on one incisor. Marcus was told to cut out sports drinks entirely and switch to water or milk instead. His mother listened closely as the dentist described the changes. Enamel, once lost, can't grow back. The next step would be regular checkups and using high fluoride toothpaste at home. As they left, Marcus's mother admitted she felt guilty, but relieved to have caught the problem before it meant extractions or more serious treatment. For families like theirs, the lesson is immediate. Even habits that seem harmless can leave a permanent mark, and catching the damage early can make all the difference. Painful infections and tooth loss are not rare events. They are the predictable outcome for thousands of children each year. Among those who develop dental decay, nearly 40% will experience pain or infection as a direct result. These are not minor aches. Infections can spread quickly, leading to abscesses, swelling, and sometimes hospital visits for emergency treatment under general anesthesia. For many families, the first sign of trouble is a child who cannot sleep, eat, or concentrate at school because of persistent tooth pain. The risk does not stop with pain. The odds of losing permanent teeth rise sharply with sugary drink habits. Young adults who drink more than 2 sugar-sweetened beverages a day, including sports drinks, are nearly twice as likely to lose 1 to 5 permanent teeth compared to those who avoid these drinks. This risk is not limited to soda. Sports drinks, with their combination of sugar and acid, are a major contributor. Dental decay in childhood sets the stage for lifelong problems. Lost teeth can mean trouble eating, difficulty speaking, and self-consciousness that affects confidence well into adulthood. The numbers reveal a population-level crisis. 2/3 of children ages 2 to 18 consume at least 1 sugar-sweetened drink daily, and the consequences are showing up in dental offices across the country. The scale of the problem is measured in pain, missed school days, costly treatments, and for too many, the permanent loss of teeth that should have lasted a lifetime. At lunchtime, a group of middle schoolers lines up at the corner store, each clutching a brightly colored bottle. For many, the choice has nothing to do with sports. A 7th grader shrugs and says, "It just tastes better than water." Another says, "Everyone gets one after school." It is kind of our thing. National surveys back up these scenes. Half of kids ages 12 to 14 are drinking sports drinks socially, not for hydration or performance, but because they like the flavor, the price is right, and the bottles are easy to grab on the go. Some stash them in backpacks for class, others sip slowly during gaming sessions or at dinner. The drinks have become part of daily routines, woven into social life far beyond the gym or playing field. For these kids, sports drinks are no longer about energy. They are about fitting in, convenience, and taste. Sports drinks are everywhere kids go, lining the shelves of convenience stores, stacked in vending machines at school, and featured in the coolers at local leisure centers. National contracts with beverage companies ensure these drinks are always within reach, sometimes even more accessible than water or milk. Cafeteria managers say distributors offer incentives to keep sports drinks stocked, making them a fixture in school lunchrooms and gym lobbies. One manager says they get requests for these drinks all the time. It is what the students expect to see. The numbers tell the story. 26% of children buy sports drinks at leisure centers, places parents assume are promoting healthy choices. With 2/3 of kids ages 2 to 18 drinking at least 1 sugar-sweetened beverage daily, the ease of access is no accident. The constant presence of sports drinks in everyday settings makes choosing them simple, and for many children, resisting is no longer part of the equation. Today, sports drinks line school cafeterias and convenience store shelves, just steps from where children make daily choices. As companies target younger consumers, irreversible damage to teeth spreads quietly. The question is no longer if kids are at risk, but how many healthy smiles we are willing to lose before we act.